Welcome back to Elite Insight Audiobooks. Today we're diving into a book that can truly transform your life, Mindset, The New Psychology of Success by Dr. Carol Dweck. Before we start, think about this. Have you ever seen someone successful and thought, they're just naturally talented, I could never do that? Or tried something, failed, and told yourself, I'm just not good at this? If yes, this book will show you exactly why this thinking holds you back. Let me start with a story. Two students, Sarah and Mike, both fail their first math test. Sarah thinks, I'm just not a math person. I'll never be good at this. Mike thinks, I didn't study the right way. Let me figure out what to do differently. 6 months later, Sarah barely passes while Mike gets B's moving toward A's. The difference isn't talent or intelligence, it's their mindset. Dr. Carol Dweck spent decades studying thousands of people, children, athletes, business leaders. She discovered that success doesn't come from talent, intelligence, or luck. It comes from how you think about your abilities, your mindset. Dr. Dweck identified two mindsets, the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. People with a fixed mindset believe abilities are set in stone. I'm either smart or I'm not, either talented or not. Everything becomes about proving themselves. Every situation is a test to look smart or look dumb. Dr. Dweck gave students puzzles to solve, easy ones and hard ones. Fixed mindset students loved easy puzzles because they felt smart. But with hard puzzles, they gave up quickly and got upset. Why? Struggling made them feel dumb, which was unbearable. Fixed mindset people see effort as bad. If you believe you're either naturally good or not, then trying hard means you're not talented. So they avoid effort because it feels like proof they're not smart enough. I knew a guy named Tom who played basketball. In high school, he was good without trying hard. In college, everyone was good. Instead of practicing more, Tom made excuses and eventually quit. His fixed mindset told him that working hard meant he wasn't naturally talented. Fixed mindset people take criticism personally. If their boss says, this report needs improvement, they hear, you're not smart enough. Criticism feels like an attack on who they are. They also feel threatened by others' success. If your coworker gets promoted, you think, that means I'm a failure, instead of learning from them. Now the growth mindset changes everything. Growth mindset, people believe abilities can be developed. I might not be good at this yet, but I can learn and improve. Challenges are opportunities to grow, not tests of who they are. Those same students doing puzzles? Growth mindset kids got excited by hard puzzles. One said, I love a challenge. When they couldn't solve something immediately, they tried different approaches and stayed engaged. Struggling meant learning, not being dumb. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. With a fixed mindset, he'd have quit. But he had a growth mindset. He practiced every single day and became the greatest basketball player ever. With a growth mindset, effort is the path to mastery. Even Mozart, who everyone thinks was born a genius, practiced thousands of hours before creating masterpieces. His father was a music teacher who trained him from early childhood. Genius was talent plus effort plus practice. Growth mindset people see criticism as valuable information. This needs work means, great. Now I know what to focus on. They ask, what can I improve? How can I do better? Criticism becomes a tool, not a threat. When colleagues succeed, they think, what can I learn from them? Success becomes inspiration, not threat. You might wonder, I have a fixed mindset. Am I stuck? No. Mindsets can change. That's what this book teaches. Let's see how mindsets affect different life areas. In relationships, fixed mindset people believe true love should be easy. When problems arise, they think, this isn't the right relationship, and give up. Growth mindset people understand relationships require effort and communication. Problems are opportunities to grow stronger together. Dr. Dweck shares about a couple where the wife had a fixed mindset. Every argument made her think they weren't right for each other. When she shifted to growth mindset, seeing disagreements as chances to understand each other better, their relationship transformed. In parenting and education, the impact is huge. Many parents praise kids by saying, you're so smart. Sounds good, but it's harmful. It creates a fixed mindset, teaching kids that intelligence is fixed. These kids become afraid of challenges that might prove they're not smart. Dr. Dweck tested hundreds of children. Half were praised for being smart. You're really smart. Half were praised for effort. You must have worked really hard. Then she offered them a choice, a harder test where they'd learn new things, or another easy test. Kids praised for being smart chose the easy test. They didn't want to risk looking dumb. Kids praised for effort chose the harder test. They wanted to learn. Then all kids took a really difficult test and failed. The smart kids felt like failures, and many lied about their scores. The effort kids didn't feel bad. They just needed to try harder or use different strategies. Words matter. Say you worked really hard instead of you're so smart. Say your practice is paying off instead of you're talented. Lisa was always told she was a math genius. She got A's easily in elementary school. In high school, when math got harder, she struggled. Her fixed mindset said, I guess I'm not good at math. She stopped trying, got C's, and avoided math in college. Years of potential wasted. James struggled with math early on. His parents said, math is hard, but practice makes you better. They praised his effort. James practiced a lot. By high school, he did well. In college, he majored in engineering. The difference was mindset, not talent. In business, Dr. Dweck studied CEOs. Fixed mindset leaders create toxic environments. They believe talent is everything, dividing employees into stars and regular people. They can't handle criticism or failure, so they blame others and make excuses. Growth mindset leaders create amazing workplaces. They develop people, invest in training, and encourage learning from failures. They ask, what can we learn? Instead of, who can we blame? One CEO took over a struggling company. Instead of firing everyone, he developed existing employees. He created a culture where mistakes were learning opportunities. The company turned around completely with soaring profits and happy employees. Growth mindset companies are more innovative. People aren't afraid of mistakes, so they try new ideas. They believe they can develop new skills, so they take on challenges. How do you know your mindset? Ask yourself, when you fail, do you think, I'm not good at this? Or I need a different approach? When you see success, do you think, they're naturally talented, or what did they do to get that good? When things are difficult, do you give up or get more determined? Most people have a mix of both mindsets in different areas. There's no shame in having a fixed mindset somewhere. Recognize it so you can change it. When I learned about this book, I realized I had a fixed mindset about art. I said, I can't draw, I'm not creative. After reading this, I practiced drawing 15 minutes daily. After 3 months, I could draw recognizable things. After 6 months, I was decent. I wasn't not artistic. I just hadn't practiced. My fixed mindset held me back for decades. How do you develop a growth mindset? First, listen to your fixed mindset voice. It says, what if I fail? What if people think I'm stupid? This is too hard. Notice when it appears. Second, recognize you have a choice. Talk back with a growth mindset voice. I might fail, but I'll learn. People might judge me, but that's their problem. This is hard, which means I'm growing. Third, take growth mindset action. If you're afraid, do it anyway. If you want to give up, keep going. If you get criticism, use it. If you fail, analyze and try again. Example, you want to present at work, but fear public speaking. Fixed mindset says, you're terrible at this. Don't volunteer. Growth mindset says, I'm not great yet, but I can learn. This is a chance to improve. Then you volunteer, practice, and do it. Maybe it's not perfect, but you learn. Next time will be better. Fourth, change how you talk. Stop saying I can't. Say I can't yet. Stop, this is too hard. Say this is challenging, which means I'm learning. Stop, I give up. Say I'll try a different strategy. If you're a parent, teacher, or leader, praise effort, strategies, and progress, not talent or intelligence. Growth mindset isn't about lying to yourself or saying, I can do anything. It's understanding that with effort, good strategies, and help, you can improve at almost anything. Martha was in her 60s when she learned about growth mindset. She believed she was not a technology person. After changing her thinking, she took classes, practiced, and asked for help. Within a year, she used technology confidently and started an online business at 63. It's never too late to change and grow. Dr. Dweck warns about false growth mindset, saying the right words without believing them, like a teacher who says everyone can learn but gives up on struggling students, or someone who says I believe in growth but avoids challenges. True growth mindset is shown through actions. How you respond to setbacks, whether you put in effort when things get difficult, whether you seek challenges or avoid them. Having a growth mindset doesn't mean you'll always feel confident or that challenges feel easy. You still feel nervous, scared, and doubtful. The difference is you do it anyway. You feel the fear and take the challenge. Athletes feel nervous before competitions, but see nerves as a sign they're about to do something important that will help them grow. Dr. Dweck teaches the power of yet. When you say, I can't do this, add yet. I can't do this yet. That one word transforms a fixed statement into a growth statement, opening up possibilities. Schools now give not yet grades instead of Fs. Instead of a dead end, it means you're on the journey. Keep going. Use this in your life. I'm not fit yet. I don't understand this yet. I haven't succeeded yet. It acknowledges where you are while pointing to where you can go. Growth mindset isn't about positive thinking or self-esteem. The self-esteem movement said, you're special just the way you are, creating fragile egos that couldn't handle criticism. Growth mindset says, you can improve. You can grow. It's not about feeling good all the time. It's believing in your capacity for growth. Growth mindset, people are often more realistic about current abilities. They can say, I'm not good at this right now, without being crushed because they believe they can improve. Dr. Dweck taught failing math students. One group learned study skills. Another learned study skills plus growth mindset. How the brain grows when you learn, how struggling helps your brain grow stronger. Results? Study skills group continued declining. Growth mindset group improved dramatically with better grades and motivation. All because they understood their brains could grow, and effort made them smarter. This is backed by neuroscience. Your brain grows and changes throughout life. Learning creates new brain connections. Practice strengthens them. This is neuroplasticity. You can literally make yourself smarter through hard work and learning. You're not stuck with the brain you have. You can make it better. The mindset you choose affects everything: relationships, career, health, happiness. Growth mindset, people lead more fulfilling lives not because everything is easy, but because they embrace challenges, learn from failures, and keep growing. Growth mindset people are more resilient. When life gets hard, they bounce back. They don't give up. They adapt, find new strategies, ask for help, and keep moving forward. You can start today. Notice fixed mindset thoughts and choose growth mindset responses. Praise effort instead of talent. See challenges as opportunities. Say yet when talking about things you can't do. Start small. Pick one area where you have a fixed mindset. Fitness, language learning, being social. Approach it with a growth mindset for 30 days. Notice your fixed mindset voice. Talk back to it. Take action despite fears. See what happens. If you truly embrace growth mindset, your life will change. Not overnight or magically, but gradually through effort and commitment, you'll become capable of things you never thought possible. Thank you for spending time with me today. I hope this summary has inspired you to embrace growth, see challenges as opportunities, and believe in your capacity to improve. Remember, you're not stuck. You can grow. You can learn. You can become better. You just need the right mindset. This is Elite Insight Audiobooks. Keep growing, keep learning, and remember, you can't do it yet.